joining us. And we came to see us in 2011 to introduce Courtney Gorilla Glass and Victor, our well-known mascot. We introduced you guys to our mascot. We introduced you to our slogan, tough yet beautiful. And that's what we consider our glass, is to be something that's tough, durable, rugged, reliable, but also pristine, to protect those display covers and cases and things like that you guys love your devices. See, everybody here has a phone out or something like that. Everybody has a tablet, not everybody. Most people have a tablet, things like that. So just one of those things that we want to make sure that your devices are protected with something that's pristine and very strong. So, and last year we introduced you guys to Gorilla Glass 2, which gave you the same strength and with up to 20% thinner glass with lighter devices. So a lot of the new phones and tablets out there are thinner, lighter than we ever thought possible. And that was all attributed to Gorilla Glass 2, which was tough, just got better. So, spinning that forward, we are basically on over 33 different brands, 975 different models, and 1 billion devices in the field. So we want to thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for just flooding the market and doing devices and products that we are so proud to have the Gorilla Glass marketing logo. So at Corner, we are always continuously innovating and always thinking about ways that we can improve the glass to make it better. So what we've done with Gorilla Glass 3 is we have gone back and looked at gone to the atomic level of glass, because we've already feel that we've optimized chemical strength to a point where we're going to go back and take a step back and look at the atomic structure of the glass and basically go back and look and understand how we can make the glass even better than what we have before. So we're introducing today Gorilla Glass 3 with native damage resistance. Now, talk a little about what native damage resistance means to you guys. Basically, what native damage resistance allows you to do is have deeper or greater scratch resistance, which basically allows you to have less visible scratches. And if your glass is scratched, it also retains strength even better than we have with Gorilla Glass 2. So what that means to you guys is hopefully less broken devices. So we'll talk a little bit more coming up soon about what we mean by damage resistance and reducing those costs. So on the left-hand side here, we have what we call lateral cracks, which basically means when you scratch the device, this is what you see. This is the crack that you see, the flaw that you see in the glass. With Gorilla Glass 3, what we're doing, what you see here is actually the glass absorbs that damage, so you don't see a crack. So the damage is less visible, so you have less visible scratches and less, greater retained strength. So this next portion here, we're going to talk a little bit about what we mean by scratch, and we're comparing it to some of the competitive glasses that are on the market. So starting out, we have a scratch, basically we have a 7 Newton scratch on all these glasses. So we're starting with our, or not 7 Newton, I'm sorry, we're just going to do a Newton standard scratch. And we have a straight soda lime glass, which we're starting out loading. We have a straight soda lime glass with competitors, aluminum silicate glass. We have Gorilla Glass 2, and we have Gorilla Glass 3. So starting out just on 2.2 pounds loading, you start seeing lateral cracks, the cracks that you see in the scratches you see in the glass. And you keep loading it up, ramping it up, and the bitter glass already starts showing lateral cracking. Gorilla Glass 2 is still not showing that. The line there is a densification line. You start seeing a little bit of cracking coming in about 1 pound and going all the way up. You just keep ramping it up, loading it up to 1.8 pounds. And you don't see the same cracking that you see with Gorilla Glass 2. And that is the advantage you start seeing with Gorilla Glass 3. So, for the demonstration we're going to show you, we're going to have basically a 7 Newton scratch on the glass, and we're going to show you guys what that means with industry standard tests, and let's start the demo. So, what we have here is a ball drop setup that's commonly known in the industry, or commonly used in the industry to test devices for failure. So what we're going to have here is my lovely assistant Kevin is going to run through the demonstration here, and he's going to start with a 0.7 millimeter scratched competitor glass. Just going to show you guys. It has that 7 Newton load of scratch, so if you're losing the camera, you'll actually be able to see a line between those two black dots, that is the scratch. And he's going to take this 135 gram ball and from this 10-degree incline, he's going to show you what happens here. And there you go, you see the failure. So if you have a scratch and you drop your phone, that can potentially happen. And that's the competitive glass at 10.7 millimeters. So the next one, we're going to try and show you what Gorilla Glass 3 looks like. At the same incline at 10 degrees, with the same 7 Newton load. And Kevin's going to load this into our fixture, and he's going to show you what happens with Gorilla Glass 3. So he lets it go, and nothing happens. So that's Gorilla Glass 3 with the 7 Newton load at 10 degrees. Now what we want to do is actually ramp it up and show you guys what we really do with Gorilla Glass 3. So Kevin's going to put in a 30-degree incline, which basically gives you 3 times greater impact energy at the point when the ball hits the glass. Now to demonstrate what that actually means is we have a piece of aluminum here in the test fixture, and Kevin's going to load that up and actually show you what that means when you ramp this up, when you ramp the energy up. So don't stick your finger in there, Kevin. So
no.
There you go. And as you can tell, he's going to pull it out here. There's actually a dent in the aluminum.
See that all the way in the back?
It's actually a lot of force there impacting on that glass and on the metal though. So we're going to add Gorilla Glass 3 with the 7 Newton load scratch in there. And we're going to do the same test. 2 impacts, sir. And we still don't see any. You did the scratch, but there's no breakage of the glass there. Okay. So now we're going to take that same sample and we're going to put it into what we call our mini press, which is basically an industry standard ring-on-ring test that we've kind of modified to show the strength of the glass in a calculated manner. So Kevin's going to load that into the fixture, and he's going to apply 100 pounds of loading force onto that glass. He's really trying hard. That's 100 pounds there. And still, the glass is not broken. So that's the advantages there with Gorilla Glass 3 and with data damage resistance. As you can tell, we're standing right here in front of this 82-inch Microsoft multi-touch display, which is the largest multi-touch display in the industry. We also have 4 crystal digital video wall on the right-hand side of the booth. We also have a 55-inch Microsoft multi-touch display right here in the corner. So if you guys want to peruse and walk around after the show or after the demonstration here, feel free to stop by and talk to any of the guys in the white shirts. Next, we're going to bring up Jamie with Corning's optical. Corning's optical cables.
My name is Jamie Silva. I'm a product specialist with Corning's Consumer Network Group. I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking to you guys about the exciting world of optical cables by Corning. Have you guys watched a cool HD video recently on your computer? I know my kids have. Video uploads are increasing dramatically. YouTube, for example, has over 4 billion videos viewed every day, and over 72 hours of video being uploaded to their site every minute. These are very large files to create, manage, and move. As higher bandwidth resolution formats are developed, the size of the file is growing. 1 hour of Ultra HD video, previously known as 4K, creates a 1.7 terabyte file. To put that into perspective, 4 hours of Ultra HD video exceeds the amount of storage required of all the information on Wikipedia globally. I'm proud to talk to you guys today about the just announced Thunderbolt and USB 3-point optical cables by Corning. Let's go through a quick fun demo. I know people sometimes think about fiber optics as being brittle or fragile, but Corning has developed a very flexible, efficient, and durable fiber optic cable for everyday consumer use. In this test block right here is the new fiber optic cable for consumer electronics. Just take a look at all those extremely tight bends, and the light still shines bright. Optical cables by Corning provide the fastest connection between computers and peripherals. It rates up to 10 gigabits per second, dual channel bidirectionally over distances up to 100 meters for Thunderbolt, and it rates up to 5 gigabits per second for USB 3-point optical. For Thunderbolt, users can transfer HD movie in less than 30 seconds. Now that's fast. I know I don't want to have to carry this 15-meter USB copper cable around. Look at how big and heavy that is. Our comparable cable is light, flexible, and easy to pack. In fact, Corning's ultra-sleek durable cables are 80% lighter and 50% slimmer than comparable copper cables, making them easy to carry, coil, and store while surviving your harshest creative environments. You now have the flexibility to do several things more efficiently than you ever could before. You can move your storage device in your studio or your office to where you really want them, up to a football field length away if needed. You can create, carry, and manage your data at the fastest protocol speeds available today. You can carry your cables with you and capture those action camera thrills from wherever you are. Please join me and my colleagues in the booth to further discuss your application in the exciting world of optical cables by Corning. And don't forget that you can get a free t-shirt over at the check-in counter here. Raise your hand. And thank you very much for your time.